Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching from or when you see this video. I want us to analyze GBP USD. Okay, very soon the market will open. This is on the monthly time frame. If you look at it, I don't know what you are seeing, but well, the market is bullish from what we are seeing. Okay, market is bullish. We have this break of structure here on the monthly. We have this retracement. A retreatment into this fair value gap, and then a push, a break of change in state of delivery here, and then a continuous push. On this monthly time frame, we are still bullish. That is to say that on the higher time frame overall, we are bullish. Okay, so but you see, you cannot trade on the monthly time frame. You need to go back and check all the time frames. So let's go to the weekly time frame. Okay, also on the weekly, you can see we are bullish. Well, you see something happen here, and then you see market is I don't want to use the word confused, but there are too many factors that are influencing price. So we got this sweep of this high that was last month. A sweep of this high, the last week of last month swept this high and closed inside the range, showing an intention to trade below. And by the following week, the market traded below and closed back into the range. So just this recent week that passed, last week, we have the market opening from this zone here and then trading all the way up and then coming back to close inside this candle. So that is to tell you that there is still a sense of indecision in the market. But from what we are seeing here, the market could go either side. Okay, overall the market is bullish, but right now the market could go either side. What do I mean? Go to the daily time frame. When you go to the daily time frame, you see this massive push to the upside, and after that day it closed, and then the next day opened, and then it started trading lower and lower, even making fair value gaps and retracing into it and closing lower. Right now, this daily push you saw from here has failed to close above this last bullish candle. That is to say that there is no change in state of delivery, and then we have this one candle sweeping this high and closing back into the range. So what does that mean for me? For me, it simply means that the market have rejected higher prices from here, and there is a possibility that the market is going to trade lower first before continuing higher. Okay, so what am I expecting? I want to see price sweep this high, this pink line that is here. All this line you see on my charts has different meaning. Okay, so they mean different things. This pink line is the range where I want price to sweep, and this is based on my expectation. I want price to sweep this high and then trade into this low, into this fair value gap that was created, and then from these zones with the support of this other block, I expect price to continue back into this range. So what am I supposed to do? Let me duplicate this one because I expect price to go up later. Okay, so these green lines you see are the areas that I want price to come to as my target when I'm trading. But for now, I want price to take off this place first, this pink line, take off this zone, take liquidity, trade below into this zone, and from here trade up. So this is my expectation. Anything can happen. It's not in my hand to determine, but what we do in the market is to react to what the market is doing. We don't try to predict or go ahead of the market. We wait to see what the market will do and then we react. So this is what I think will happen, what I'm watching, and after the market has given me its own setup, then I will now take my decision. So let me know in the comments what your own thoughts are, what your analysis are. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Okay, so let's all learn together. This week is going to be a nice week. After all of this consolidation we're seeing here, we expect to see a massive push this week. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'll see you again in another video.